Welcome to this guided awakening meditation session. I have recorded this awareness meditation to help you get in touch with your higher self. The goal of this meditation is to get you into a higher state of consciousness, a state of consciousness where you can detach from your worldly suffering and transcend into peace, love, wisdom, non-judgment, and freedom. It's easy to get wrapped up in our negative emotions and bogged down by our reality. Our existence as human beings on this earth is full of suffering, whether it be high-level suffering like depression and self-loathing, or just a low-level background suffering like dissatisfaction for the present moment. Why is this suffering here, and what can we really do about it? The problem here lies in the identification with the suffering. My suffering, you may say. My dissatisfaction. My overthinking. My boredom. My pain, my discontent, my anxiety. The reality is that there's nothing inherently wrong with any of these. The problem lies in the fact that you claim them as yours. What we want to do in this meditation is to get the perspective that you are not the owner of this suffering. There is a way to detach from these emotions and feelings. We're going to transition from the mindset, my suffering, to the mindset of there is suffering. In one scenario, you are claiming the suffering. In the second, you are letting it exist, but not claiming it as yours. We don't want to suppress our emotions. Rather, we will be detaching from them and observing them from afar. What I'm going to ask of you now is radical open-mindedness and a willingness to see reality from a completely new perspective. All you have to do is sit back comfortably, relax, and follow along to this meditation. Begin by taking a full, deep breath in through your nose, and a full, deep breath out through your mouth, exhaling all of that stuck, stale air in the bottom of your lungs. Take another deep breath in, and breathe all the way out. Take one final deep inhale through your nose and exhale how you normally would. Continue breathing at a rate and depth that is comfortable to you. Now, with your eyes open, choose an object in front of you. This might be a wall, this might be a chair, or a lamp, or a desk. Whatever it is, become very aware of it in your experience. Hold this object vividly in your awareness. Become so present with this object that you can see every little detail. Most of the time, we view objects very superficially. You'll quickly look at the shape of an object and not even register it in your mind. Instead, here we want to become so aware of the object that it becomes 3D and hyper-detailed. Make a note of how real this object is in front of you. And at the same time, notice that this object is not you. This is a separate object in space. Hold this object in your awareness very deeply for the next few moments. Now, in the exact same way that you viewed that object, look at your hand. It's easy to take your body for granted. It's with you every day of your life, and some days we don't even notice it's here, doing the hard work of standing, sitting, and walking to wherever you need to be. Really get present with your hand. Hold it in vivid awareness. View its complexity and uniqueness. Keeping an open mind, realize that this too is just an object in space. At this time, I want you to make your visual field very wide, almost like you're at an Omnimax theater. Make your visual field very 3D, vivid, and aware. And just hold this image of your hand in your visual field. And just for a moment, try to view it from a non-human perspective. Just for a moment, pretend that you are not this human being. Pretend that this is not your hand. Compare the object of your hand and the object you chose earlier. Realize that these are both just objects in space. What makes this hand yours? Is this hand yours, or is there just a hand? Try to imagine that this hand in front of you is a foreign object. Treat it as if it's something completely new that you've never seen before. Feel how strange this perspective is. It's okay for this to feel uncomfortable or foreign. Welcome that feeling. Let this feeling and perspective of your hand travel to the rest of your body. Let yourself just sink behind into your awareness. This awareness is your true home. This awareness is your true nature. The body you are experiencing is just appearing in your awareness. It is not your body. Rather, there just is a body. In the same way, there just is a brain and a personality. You may claim it as yours, but it's not. In the same way that there's just a body here in this awareness, there's just a brain and a personality appearing in consciousness. The suffering you feel on a day-to-day basis isn't your suffering. They're just appearances in awareness. If you're feeling any anxiety, depression, sadness, or overthinking, right now, just sink back into that awareness and hold those emotions and feelings in that awareness. Whenever you feel overwhelmed or sad, just try to sink back into that awareness. That is your true reality. That is freedom, love, and peace. Thank you for listening to this guided awareness meditation with me and opening up to be open-minded and allowing new perspectives into your life. And that this new perspective can give you a new tool to help you deal with very difficult emotions. Until next time.